Yo, what is up guys, Situation here, bringing you guys a basic tutorial on how to make a logo. This is version 2. So in version 2 we're going to introduce the pen tool, and this is going to be the basic way to show you guys how to use it and whatever. And yeah, and to create your logo, I mean, you really just got to play around and just move things around, make them look sick, and then agree with what you want and just fix it up, I guess. And so yeah, so you just saw me just randomly connect some dots. I'm just going to show you things you can do when you want to recreate or make your logo or whatever. I'm going to show you things you can do. You can, when you connect them and then you feel like you want to like move it around a little bit, but you don't want to like go Control-Alt-Z and go back or whatever, you can hold Control and then click on the path or whatever, and then you click on these. You can see you have these points where all you, I guess you stop that or you click that or whatever, and then yeah, you can hold Control, click on it, and then you can move it around. You can move that point individually around, and you can also click on multiple points by holding Control, clicking on it, and then also while still holding Control, clicking on holding Shift, and then clicking on other ones, and then clicking on a point, and then you can move it around like so. Oops. Then you can move it around, let go with Shift, and then hold Control still, and you can move those points around only. So yeah, that's just things that you should know how to do. You can also make a different point. So if you hold Control again, bring up the points, and then on the line, and just add a point. You can hold Control again, and you can I guess curve it a little bit, or put it in or curve it, and you can also hold Alt, and it basically curves around where the point was made. So yeah, there's just some things you should learn, you should know that you can do. So yeah, so we're just gonna like, I guess, make a some weird shape. Does this work? It could work if I fix it. Alright, so we're gonna hold Control, click on it, and yeah, let's just work around it, or work with it, not work around it. Alright, I'm liking this. I'm liking this. And you guys are like, what the hell are you talking about? What I'm gonna do is bring this into Cinema 4D, duplicate it, and then put on the bottom and have these like two little line, whatever these things you can call them. So let's say you're done and you finished, and you finally finished your amazingly 30-minute to an hour like figuring out what you want your logo to look like, and you came up with something like this. So we're gonna go ahead and export it now out of Photoshop. I think I showed you guys how to do this on my other one. If not, then whoops. So you're gonna File, Export, Path to Illustrator, and then you have your path. It's gonna say Work Paths. You're gonna press OK. Yeah, we're gonna name it Tutorial Version 2, even though I spelled tutorial wrong there. So whatever. We're gonna go into Photoshop. Cinema 4D, and then I already have this Lightroom up. So you should also have a Lightroom up. If you don't have a Lightroom, simply just use these lights and just put them around in like the formation that this guy did. It's not my Lightroom. I mean, this is my Lightroom. It's in my part 1 and of my model pack. As you see, I just did like these 6 lights. So yeah, I'm gonna open the thing up, the AI. This was tutorial version 2, horribly spelled, and then change the scale to 1. It's not already 1. Press OK, and then we're just gonna drag the whatever we did into Cinema 4D and put it into Scene. So now we're gonna make it 3D. We're gonna go to here and then extrude NURBS and drag this in, and then now it's in 3D. Pretty simple, right? So we're gonna put some caps on it to make it look smooth. So we're gonna go to Fill a Cap, and we're gonna change this to about 4. Change this to about 2. Change this to about 2 and 4. So it makes it a little bit more smoother, I guess, and it makes it look better. So people are gonna be like, you should add caps to that, and you'll be like, what are you talking about? That's what they're talking about. So yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and get out of this camera view and duplicate this. Control C V, like I said, and we're just gonna pull it down and make it look somewhat like this. This is exactly what I'm going for. Okay. So alright, we're gonna go here and just move it around. You can play around with it. You can go back into Photoshop, fix the corner up if you wanted to fix like this corner up, and I guess, I don't know, just add something like add a point and then fix it up. You can do that. I mean, it's all depends on you. This is gonna just be a base tutorial, and yours should be take time of, I guess, since people are gonna be looking at it. So yeah. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and do something like this. See what I'm trying to go for, guys? See what I'm trying to go for? Somewhat. Alright, so we're going to group these objects together by just shift clicking, right clicking, and then group objects. So we're going to call this logo. And traditionally, I'm going to multiply it, I guess. We're going to duplicate it, and we're just going to leave a little bit of space and duplicate it about 5 times. Whoops. Here. Whoops. Again, Jesus. C, Control C, Control V, Control C, and Control V. And there we go. Duplicate about 5 times, looks good. And I'm going to put into play my tutorial that I did whenever I did it. I mean, it should be up by now. And we're going to go to Effector, Random. We're going to do the ripple effect. I don't know if it's going to show on this, but we'll see. Change these. I have a tutorial on this, so if I'm going a little bit too fast, then sorry. And object, null. Grab these, group them together. Grab that, put it in there, and random. And really didn't do anything but just like cut the edges, which I'm fine with. Looks good to me. And yeah. Alright, so we have this. So this, I guess you guys are going to be here with your logo. And you're going to be like, hey, what do I do? I mean, if you duplicate it 5 times, I guess we can just, we can take the middle logo, or the middle one, and break it with the RASI, I guess. So we're going to plug in the RASI. You can find the RASI and just simply look it up on YouTube how to get the RASI, and it's super easy. We're just going to break these two into 30 pieces. And this is going to take a little bit, isn't it? Come on, come on, come on. Alright, oh no, no hiccups, no hiccups, no hiccups. And we're going to check these 2 boxes. And we're going to highlight both of them like they are. And go to Effector, Random. And boom. Look at that. It's like a cool effect, I guess. You can honestly, if you don't want to do this, you don't have to do this. But I'm just throwing in some things you can do to make your logo look more better, I guess. So we're just going to go to the scale tool, whatever. And just throw it in, put it in a little bit so you don't really see as much of the effect. And, oh, Jesus, my camera view is just popping over everywhere. So, yeah, we're basically done right now. We're just going to add a couple more things. We're just going to add color to this part. So, I'm just going to go here, and this is the logo. And we're going to add some color. We got these materials, yeah. We're going to add this color. And then, okay. So, my Thoracic, I'm just going to add the, you know, cut the insides and just try and duplicate the same color that we did for the logo, but have the actual Thoracic, we're going to color that as white, meaning I'm going to drag that over here, drag that here, but have the insides this color. So I'm going to try and duplicate this color, so I'm going to cut inside, and we're going to go ahead and click on this, choose screen, and use this color, and we're going to press OK. Luminance, we're going to change this to about 10. Go to reflection, change about 5, and put the glow, object, soft glow, where are you? There you are. And then change this to about 25. And yeah, we're going to do this for the same one, the other cut inside. I did this on my other one, so you guys, if you guys don't know what I'm doing, go watch my first basic tutorial. This is part 2, so we're going to be moving a little bit faster because I already showed you how to do this. So yeah, luminance 5, no, luminance 10. What am I doing? What am I doing? And then object soft glow or soft shadow, Jesus, 25, 25, and exit. And so we have the similar color to whatever this color is, and basically put it as a glow for like these little cut insides. You're gonna see in the final render. So how long is this? Let me find out. Let me see. 9 minutes to 10 minutes. Cool. So I'm gonna end it off at 10 minutes probably. And this has just been Cinema 4D part of how to make a basic logo. It's pretty easy. Like I said, in my second part, I'm going to start off in Cinema 4D. You're obviously going to see the final render at the end of the video. Basically, you're just going to see what we did just now. But in the second part, we're going to start in Cinema 4D, and then we're going to render it in a different way. So it's going to be called a cell render. And it's going to be look pretty sick. So what it's basically going to have, when you want to render it out, you just want to have your output 19 by 20 by 1080, and then current frame, and then you want to go to save, PNG, and alpha channel, and then save it whatever you want to save it. And I'm going to save it here and call it tutorial v2, or spell really bad. And then yeah, we're just gonna have these on it. I'm probably not gonna have these because this is the Lightroom. So if you want my Lightroom that I have right here, go to my model pack version 1 and download that and get my Lightroom, and this is what that is right here. So you have all these checked over when you're rendering. And yeah, okay. So yeah, so when you render that, you're just gonna render it. I'm not gonna render it in that camera view. I'm gonna render it probably in this camera view. Yeah, look at that. Boom, rendering in that camera view. So when this is rendered out, you're gonna see the in the end of the video. So I'm gonna end the video here, and we're gonna start off right here basically, and you're gonna render it in 2 other different ways. And yeah, so I'll see you guys later. This is SOHQ giving you guys a basic tutorial version 2. Peace.